Hi everyone. Today I will be talking about creatine in many areas because creatine is a supplement that so many people have misunderstood, and in my opinion, creatine is a very useful, safe, and effective, which a lot of athletes are missing out because of the negative and inaccurate stigma behind it, which I will cover in this video. And also, I will show you this demonstrative video about how creatine works.
If you've ever wondered how creatine really works, you've come to the right place. Creatine helps to build lean mass and burst power output. But what exactly is creatine? Creatine is found in foods like beef, chicken, and fish. Creatine is even produced naturally in the body, mainly by the liver. It drives burst muscle contractions by fueling ATP, the energy machines in muscle. ATP are high-energy molecules with three strongly bound phosphates. When a phosphate breaks loose, energy is released. Creatine's job is to replenish the phosphates to keep ATP running. Supplemental creatine increases the sheer volume of available fuel to power ATP. Now, let's look inside a muscle fiber to see exactly how this works. Muscle fibers are comprised of many short segments called sarcomeres. Each sarcomere contains contractile proteins called actin and myosin. The signal to contract starts with an impulse from the nervous system. Energy released from ATP powers each cycle of contractions. This is why more available creatine supports greater muscle power output and explosive strength. Let's review. Supplementing with creatine monohydrate, you will have more explosive muscle power, increased strength, and gains in lean mass.
So the magic of creatine that it acts like a defensive line because it has the ability to bind phosphate, and so it binds the phosphate group, then transport it to wherever your body needs it or wherever you are exercising, in the form of phosphocreatine. Then when it gets there, it could release the phosphate, and it could facilitate this reuptaking and increase the speed of the cycle, ATB to ADB and back again. So remember, the more ATB you have, the more energy you would have to the more access you would have to energy. So creatine will provide you with more ATP and more energy, which means more contractility, more force production, which will increase your strength and endurance while you are working out. So the most two important things about creatine, first, as I mentioned before, it will increases your muscle strength, your muscle endurance, so you would have a better workout. Second, you actually will get a small marginal increase in your muscle, um, because once creatine is within your muscle, it actually binds and have a very high affinity for water. So it's going to pull more water into your muscle. So that will be water retention. Um, and let's not forget that 70% of our muscle is water. So that's why you will have that increase in muscle in your muscle size. So there are so many people will benefit from using creatine as a supplementation. Not only the people who are trying to increase muscle size or increase their strength. Actually, from the articles that I have read, there was an article mentioned the beneficial effect of creatine supplementation in knee osteoarthritis. There are a connection between creatine supplementation and the improvement of knee osteoarthritis. There was a study have been done on women who experienced pain in their knees. The study lasted for 12 weeks. During the 12 weeks, those women were giving a creatine supplementation. The result of the study was great. They had a great improvement, great quality of life, and lean mass. Also a reduction of pain after the period of the study. Also, there was a study about the effect of high dose of creatine supplementation on the kidney and the liver. For this study, I actually did not agree with this study since it was done on rats. But the study shows that the creatine will have a negative effect on the kidney and the liver, on the kidney and the liver structure of the rats. But creatine could have a negative effect on those individuals who are diabetic or have a kidney issues or genetically pre-positioned with a kidney to kidney issues. So creatine is awesome, cheap, and effective. Although it is not, although it is that good, but do not expect it to be magic. And that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed my video. Thank you.